Tonight, we're going to have a big discussion. This will be a 2-hour live. We're going to discuss the case and the things that they don't want me to say on TikTok. And I really haven't said much. I've only told you what I put on there. See, when I work on a case, I don't listen to the media. I don't listen to regular law enforcement. I listen to what the feds got to say, the detectives. Because in my heart, I really believe that the cops have done a lot of bad things in Idaho. I've heard stories from people and women telling me, like, people that used to live there. They're saying that, like, in other words, when they get into a car, they're speeding. Cops pull them over, and they offer them deals. Those kind of deals are sexual favors to get rid of the tickets. I'm not saying that this has anything to do with the Idaho murder case, but I do find things very strange how the cops are reacting right now. Back then, when the case first began, they didn't do anything but go into that house and waste time. And all they should have done was get all the video. They should have went back to the first beginning of where it started. But let me tell you something, the cops didn't put out that food truck video. Kaylee's sister put that video out. Now, if Kaylee's sister was involved, why would she go and put that video out? Because it shows somebody in that video that is friends with Kaylee's ex-boyfriend. She was trying to tell you something by putting that out there. And the problem is, you got trolls on TikTok, you got haters, you got cops. And you'd be surprised that Idaho PD, each one of those officers, the chief, they all have TikToks. So go figure. You wonder why your videos are being blocked and deleted? They don't want you saying anything. But remember, the Idaho PD, the chief is the one that asked us to help. I wasn't on this case until I saw that, in the beginning when he started asking people, we want the public's help. Figure out the puzzle. Help us find the murderer. But you see, the problem here is, let me explain. You see, the killer never thought that this was going to go this far. Because he thought it was a small town. And he figured that it would never blow up like this because there's so many stabbings and murders going on in the world right now that he figured this is a small town, so why do I have to worry about it? Okay? I mean, this case is twisted in so many ways that it just doesn't even make sense sometimes. But I put something together for you guys where we're going to start from where we know, which is the food truck, but we're also going to start from the corn club because I found out some information. And I'm not saying who. I'm not bringing up names because these people are literally afraid of the law in that town. These people are frightened of the law. That's why there's a lot of hush. That's why the girl that came on Dr. Phil, she chose that she didn't want her name announced. She wanted to be anonymous for what she said. So You're dealing with small town, boy town, you're dealing with backward, country folks. And, you know, you ever watch the movie Wrong Turn? Maybe you should watch some movies about backward cops and what they do in the backward towns because you see, it's a small town, so they can pretty much do what they want. In the cities, they really can't do things like this because the feds take over right away. They push the cops out. How this law enforcement down there has jurisdiction over the feds when the feds could just put a stop to it, you know, is way beyond me. And, things are really fucked up, man. This case is fucked up because you're dealing with not just one killer. You have multiple people who watched. We're going to go all the way back. We're going through this whole case up until where we are now. So I'm going to say hi to whoever's in here. Shadows. It's hard to hear with the music. I can turn my mic up. That's no problem.